6, 8 years old, when I was told that it belonged to a mass murderer, killer. And, as a young boy, what's a mass murderer? What's a killer? Those are things that are in newspapers or on the news. It's not real life, for a kid. My grandmother was planting flowers in it.
Your grandmother was planting flowers in Ed Gein's cauldron. Why would your grandmother, knowing who Ed Gein was, want to buy this? Knowing that body parts were presumably cooked inside of it, entrails stored in it. Why would your grandmother want to buy this thing?
I don't know. She never had a lot of things that were the macabre or mysterious. My question was, did he cook people in it? She didn't know if anyone was really cooked in it. When it was in our garage, I would get a creepy feeling from it. I never felt like I was alone. It's, you walk past it and it wasn't a welcoming feeling, not a warm feeling. It's more or less creepy feeling.
Although Hollis Brown, the man who personally removed the bodies from Gein's house, has since passed away, his son Carneth is here, who got first-hand accounts of his father's gruesome experience.
Come on in, sir. Have a seat. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
My name's Zach.
Yeah.
How's it going? Okay. Do you know if your dad ever told you about this cauldron or?
Yes, he did. When I was at my neighbor's, Daniel McIntyre's, my dad realized whose it was and where it came from, and the hair on his arms and his neck just stood right up.
Can I ask when did your father pass? How long ago?
He passed January of 2012.
January 2012?
Yes.
You said that your father his hairs would stand up after talking about this and seeing it in Dan's garage.
He could still vividly remember back to that day when they found Mrs. Borden's body and had to take him down.
And your father had to help cut the bodies down.
Yes.
And that imprinted in his mind and disturbed him still 50 years later, 60 years later.
Yes, it did.
Can you tell me about your grandmother had a run-in with Ed Gein personally?
Yeah, because he was trying to take one of my aunts who was quite on the heavy side, but my grandma faced him down with a shotgun.
Ed Gein?
Yeah, she put the gun right to him and said, "Get out of here or die."
Do you think Ed Gein would have possibly tried to kill your aunt?
As crazy as he was, I think he would have.
And your grandmother took a shotgun, aimed it at Ed Gein, and chased him off?
Yes.
I said, tell me everything you saw. And he told me things. He said it looked like in the barrels there was definitely blood and guts.
Your favorite ice cream flavors.
Alright, that was Deadly Possessions.
Now in
One of my favorite shows I'm watching right now.
Robin's new warm cookie ice cream
Not
sandwiches.
Ghost Adventures, but it'll make do.
Hey, you remember to let the Buick,
Commercial
right?
break.
I'll never forget that. The Buick Remote Link app, now available in every Buick.
You closed all the apartment windows too. You're the best.
Now current lessees. Switch to Buick and get this low mileage lease on this 2016 Encore for around $189 per month with just $559 due at signing.
Oh, I'm not a security guard. I'm a security monitor. I only notify people if there's a robbery. There's a robbery.
Why monitor a problem if you don't fix it? That's why LifeLock does more than free credit monitoring to protect you from identity theft. We not only alert you to identity threats. If you have a problem, we'll spend up to $1 million on lawyers and experts who work to fix it. LifeLock. Join starting at $9.99 a month.
Limits are meant to be pushed. It's the only way progress is made. Some prefer to pace themselves. But I choose to floor it. Chase down your passion.
Never halfway. Hankook Tire.
And now your weekend forecast.
Jen, we have the best travel conditions of the year. Beautiful day at Super 8 and Ramada. Sunny skies at Days Inn and a nice beachy breeze at Wyndham. And it's our one system called Wyndham Rewards. When you book at WyndhamRewards.com and stay twice, you get $100 in Wyndham Rewards gift cards. Stay twice and get $100 in Wyndham Rewards gift cards and save up to 25%.
Where does beer get its color? Pale malt makes pale beer with a mild honey taste. Dark malt makes dark beer with chocolate or coffee notes. Sam Adams brews 60 beers from dark to light. And the sweet spot in the middle, Boston Lager. For the love of beer.
Seiko means progress. Powered by endless strokes of genius. Driven by the will to win, but never finish. Energized by beauty, with the strength to shine. Feel the power, the drive, the heart of progress. Progress to Seiko. Available at Macy's, your watch destination.
Hotel Impossible is back, and it's all new.
Look at how disgusting that is.
And the stakes are higher than ever.
It's so great, so grand, better than I could ever imagine.
Hotel Impossible, all new, Monday at 10 on Travel Channel.
I am speaking with Dan McIntyre, the man I bought the Ed Gein cauldron from. We are discussing the deranged details of a neighbor's first-hand account of what was found inside Ed Gein's home.
I said, tell me everything you saw. And he told me things that he saw that I couldn't believe. He said there was a body hanging. Next to the body, there were two barrels. And on the other side of the barrels,
Now we're back.
was the cauldron. So there was the body, a barrel, and the cauldron. He said it looked like in the barrels there was definitely blood and guts.
I know he was an expert in tanning human skin. So I know that he would skin the bodies, take the skin, and make things. This is a list of what the police found on Ed Gein's property when they went to arrest him. They found whole human bones and fragments, a wastebasket made of human skin, skulls on his bedposts, a corset made from a female torso, skinned from shoulders to waist. He had a suit made from women's skin so that he could wear it and become his mother. Bernice Warden's entire head in a burlap sack. Bernice Warden's heart in a plastic bag in front of Gein's pot-bellied stove. A belt made from female human nipples.
Yes, Hollis told me he's seen that.
A pair of lips on a window shade drawstring. A lampshade made from the skin of a human face. This dude was messed up.
Yeah, there's a couple more things Hollis told me that's not on the list. The first thing he noticed was a nipple doorbell. Now that's a piece of information that he told me that I've not read anywhere. My father cleaned the garage out, and there was quite a few people that helped him. Hollis was one of them. My brother-in-law, a cousin.
You okay, Dan?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing's really wrong, but it's perhaps coincidental. But everyone that cleaned that garage out, I'd say 18 months was dead. Some of them could be explained. My father was old, but Hollis died of cancer. My brother-in-law Bruce died walking up the steps. He died before his time. And then my cousin Don, and he died from surgery complications. And my mother died, fell out of a wheelchair and died 10 days later. I don't know if that energy has anything to do with it, but it's kind of a scary thought.
Was this in the garage when they all cleaned it out?
No, it was there. I didn't want to even talk about it because I don't want to give that thought any energy.
Yeah, you don't want to empower it. Do you think I can be in danger from owning this?
I think you're knocking on the devil's door, and don't be surprised if he answers.
Do you like being around that cauldron? Does it bother you or no?
Yes and no at the same time.
Why yes?
Yes, it bothers me because of what happened to those women. That should have never happened. But no, on the other hand, because I try to, keep a level head about stuff.
You know Dan. How long have you known Dan for?
I've known Dan and his family for 30 years.
Do you think that Dan had an effect from this?
Oh, yes, I know he did because he was quite ill for quite a long time.
You believe that he got ill from this?
Could be from the negative energy that was coming off of it.
Mm-hmm. Are you happy to see Dan not have this anymore?
Yes, he's doing a lot better. There ain't as much negative energy as there was.
When this was at his house?
Yes.
Dan got really choked up when he started telling me that his family members were cleaning out his garage one day. Kind of unearthed this from being buried in the garage, and then some things that happened to his family after that.
Yes, his brother-in-law Bruce, his father, and even my father had passed on almost one after the other.
Mm-hmm. What do you think Ed Gein used this cauldron for?
He would use it to take the hearts and livers, blood. He was known to cook that up for himself.
Mm-hmm. What is it like now when anybody mentions Ed Gein there?
There is still a lot of bitter feelings.
So talking about him there is not a good thing.
Yeah, because we're always joking around that anybody that says anything in Plainfield about him has got a death wish.
Wow. It's okay to talk about him here, though.
Yes.
It's possibly because Ed wants us.
On Travel Channel, join Don
Commercial
for surprising answers.
X marks the spot.
To the most intriguing questions.
So what's the truth behind these bizarre reports?
Mysteries at the Museum. All new Thursday at 9. Only on Travel Channel.
You're my buddy, my pal, my friend. It will be that way until the end. And wherever you go, I want you.
Making the most out of every mile. That's why I got a Subaru Impreza.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Wow, what is that? It looks like deep dish pizza from Little Caesars. It's the tastiest pizza they have. They put the cheese in the crust? Shh. No, but they put cheese in the... Just take it all in.
Little Caesar stuffed crust deep dish pizza. 8 crispy caramelized corners stuffed with over 3.5 feet of cheese. Just $10. Only at Little Caesar. Pizza.
Oh my, gonna take my time. I will. Gonna spend my mind. My oh my.
Find your way to relaxation with the crisp, soothing taste of real ginger and bubbles. Canada Dry, the root of relaxation.
To save 40% on 4 bottles of award-winning wine. Lose the bottles. Black Box Wines. 50 gold medals. 40% less expensive.
Unlimited data from AT&T means you could stream it all. Like that Anthony Michael Hall movie where he fights with the girl. The one where he gets rejected by the girl. Even stream the one where he creates the girl. With unlimited data, you can stream all the Anthony Michael Hall movies you want. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Well, maybe shopping at an AT&T store.
Get unlimited data and your 4th line free when you have AT&T Wireless and DirecTV.
Plus, get up to $650 in credits to help you switch.
Like to know how to join wood the easy way and create rock-solid joints that are built to last? Well, forget nails, split wood, brackets, and messy glue, and build joints like the pros. For over 25 years, pro woodworkers have relied on Craig jigs to build and repair furniture. Now you too can create pro joints with just a drill and a Craig jig to build your own wood projects. Craig jigs let you drill perfectly aligned, hidden pocket holes. Then Craig's self-tapping screws pull the pieces tightly together, creating ultra-strong joints. It's just that fast. Learn how to build a tight square box with solid joints, and then you can build any project, from bookcases to complete storage systems. Build it right, build it fast, build it better with a Craig jig. Craig offers a 90-day money-back guarantee, so learn more and get your own Craig jig today at CraigJoining.com or at these and other fine retailers.
I just got disturbing news that there has been a last-minute emergency with my next guests. They were supposed to come on the show to talk about a pair of skis that once belonged to Ed Gein, but they cannot make it and have sent their daughter and her boyfriend instead.
How you doing? I'm Zach.
Hi, Zach. I'm Derek. Nice to meet you.
Courtney. Hey. So what the heck is going on here? All that I know is that I was actually supposed to be interviewing your parents.
Yep, my dad and my stepmom mostly weren't able to make it because my sister ended up having a stroke. So instead of them coming up, they sent us up instead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep, thank you.
Do your parents believe that your sister
Cleaned
had
up a little.
stroke in part of why they were coming out here?
They think it's because of the skis.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's possibly because Ed wants us.
You mean Ed wants us to tell his story?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Well, this is a parallel because Dan, he's the guy who sold us the stuff, the cauldron, the skis, the shovel. When he got the cauldron, he had 5 family members help him clean out his garage. When they all touched it and dragged it out, that's when all 5 of those family members apparently passed away, one after the other.
Wow. I wasn't aware of that. That's shocking.
Like, it's crazy to know that just owning an object, you know, it's like we can't definitively scientifically prove this is correct, but man, you start adding up all the stories and the timing, and then the weird things that happen around the objects. I'm getting into this pretty heavy, you know, with like this. I've always collected things like this, but it's starting to get a little creepy, you know. Man, how do you store something like this? But
energy.
Yeah. Why did your parents still send you? Was it important to them that you told me?
Yes, they wanted. Basically, they're giving you the skis. They don't want them anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're sending them up here. I just said as long as it's not on my plane, I'm good. They're gonna mail them up, and they're yours.
Really?
Yeah, they don't want them anymore.
I am now told by Courtney and Derek that they have been going to Ed Gein's property and trying to contact his spirit.
When we first did any Ed Gein investigations, we took some pictures, and I had snapped a few shots of Derek. I asked Ed to stand next to Derek to take a picture with him. He had felt something come near him. I'm kneeling on the ground, and Derek's just standing up.
What'd you feel, Derek?
That presence. Like, before she took the picture, I'm like, Courtney, I feel a presence coming on my right side.
So you two go to Ed Gein's property.
Mm-hmm.
You physically call out Ed Gein,
his
spirit, and you feel his spirit.
I had captured a mist on camera. It moves across from one side of Derek to the other, and then it turns and took a picture towards the road, and there's the mist. I jumped 3 feet in the air screaming, "Oh my God, I've seen it with my own eyes." And it was like Ed had came next to me to see his picture.
Do you regret going to his property and calling him out?
No.
No? So what do you think this stigma is? Where do you think it's from? Where's that energy coming from? These skis?
I find it a strange coincidence, to be honest, going there, getting evidence, and it's kind of weird how this has all come together. It's almost hard to puzzle piece in our mind, like, why us? We've been out to Ed's a couple times.
A couple times?
Yeah, every time we're up that way, we go there.
Yeah, we go there.
It's like a religious thing to visit.
And every time you go out there, you're calling his spirit out.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the cauldron?
Mm-mm.
Well, I wouldn't want to put you guys in further harm's way, but it seems multiple times at Gein's house, and you say you communicate with spirits, and you believe Ed Gein has come through to you. What would you say if I invited you to go look at the cauldron and also maybe even use the spirit box?
I'm down, yeah.
Yep.
And I don't mean this the wrong way. I just kind of want to see if something is attached. We'll go and I'll introduce you to the cauldron. I think this is all meant to come together right now in this moment. Let's give it a try. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Jay, hurry up.
While we are still setting up for our investigation, I begin receiving massive, unexplained spikes on my EMF detector as soon as I bring it near Ed Gein's cauldron.
Right now we're getting some crazy spikes in the electromagnetic field all around this.
That's crazy, dude.
Look at
Oh, it's
just tagged.
It's by his stuff.
That was just a, look at that. That was just an 11 milligauss spike. That was just an 11. Ooh, there's another one. Another 11 milligauss spike. Let's see if we go away from it. You getting that, Jay? Yeah. Just baseline 0. Baseline 0, baseline 0. Put it back over here, and it just goes crazy.
All around.
That is just crazy. Look at that. There's an electromagnetic field all around this cauldron. So this is a good time. Bring them in.
I immediately bring Courtney and Derek into the room so that we can attempt to establish communication with whatever is causing these massive EMF spikes around the cauldron.
We want to try to get some answers. Let's just go. Aaron has the SB7. I want you guys to ask some questions. I'll ask some questions to Aaron. Ask some questions. Let's see if something is attached to this. First off, Ed Gein. If you're here, if you're a victim of Ed Gein, we're about to turn on a device that will allow us to hear your voice.
Do you recognize anyone in here? I hear, something like that. Do you recognize anyone in here?
I heard the lady say, I'm going to try it again. Let's see. And then you guys ask questions too.
Okay.
This is a microphone that I'm wearing, a wireless mic, so I just want to use this to make sure we got good audio of this.
Ed, do you remember me?
What do you want to happen to the people that own your stuff?
Should we blow the candles out?
No, I think we're safe.
Okay,
We'll keep an eye on things.
Okay.
It's time for a change. A new plan needs a new boss. It's time for something more surprising, more British, more Jaguar.
We've already created a beast. Now it's time for a new animal. The same potent DNA, but even more ruthlessly efficient.
Unleash the cat.
Introducing the new generation of Jaguar.
It's time to cut the cord with your refrigerator. With portable Coffee Mate to Go. A couple of squeezes gives you big flavor with no need to refrigerate. Coffee Mate to Go in the coffee aisle.
Welcome to HelloFresh. Every week we create the most delicious step-by-step recipes, source the freshest ingredients in just the right quantities, and deliver them in an insulated box straight to your door. Order your box today online at HelloFresh.com.
Get up, get on up, get up,
make meeting times, lunch times, and conference times. But what we'd rather be making are tea times. Tea times are the official start of what we love to do. The time for shots we'd rather forget, and the ones we'll talk about forever. In Michigan, long days, relaxing weather, and more than 800 pristine courses make for the perfect tea time. Because being able to play all day is pure Michigan. Your trip begins at Michigan.org.
Wendy's Jalapeno Fresco Spicy Chicken with fresh jalapenos and ghost pepper sauce. Some said it's too spicy, but Wendy's launched it anyway and doubled down with ghost pepper fries. So if you're hot for spice, then these are for you.
Oh, I'm so happy and I like to sing. No one teases me and no one yells at me. Oh, it is a lovely thing to feel so good. Everybody's smiling when I smile at them.
America, the Sprint network is now more reliable than ever, and I'm on a mission to prove it's the fastest. I'm traveling the country betting anyone and everyone that Sprint is faster than their network. And guess who's winning? The guy with the trailer full of your stuff. I bet my spacesuit for that slightly oversized jacket. Come on, Sprint wins.
Oh, it's fast.
Yeah, Sprint's killing it. The Sprint LTE network is now more reliable than ever, so why overpay for wireless? Switch to Sprint and save 50% on most rate plans. If we don't win you over in 30 days, we'll refund your money.
Inside the rack houses of Jim Beam, thousands of barrels lay silent. And that doesn't mean they lay idle. In fact, inside each and every Jim Beam barrel, the bourbon is aging, building a fuller, smoother flavor that only comes from being aged 4 long years. At Jim Beam, our history's made from the inside. How will you make yours?
Pure Leaf leaves and tea that actually tastes like tea. That's why we brew with real tea leaves. It's a little more work, but that's what you do for the love of leaves. Pure Leaf iced tea, now in 3 unsweetened varieties.
Hotel Impossible is back, and it's all new.
Look at how disgusting that is.
And the stakes are higher than ever.
It's so great, so grand, better than I could ever imagine.
Hotel Impossible, all new, Monday at 10 on Travel Channel.
We are with Courtney Dyer and Derek Wagner, using the SB7 to try and communicate with the spirit of Ed Gein. The negative energy that we believe is attached to this cauldron, so serious that Courtney believes it has something to do with her sister's medical emergency.
What do you want to happen to the people that own your stuff? Hold on.
I was in here, bro. That was loud. Whatever that was, it sounded like something that slammed in one of these rooms.
It felt like a door shut or something. Let's continue.
Did you hear the word evil in there?
I did. What do you want to happen to the people that own your stuff?
Is the entity that just said evil through our spirit box also the one making this violent, unexplained door slam?
What is attached to this cauldron?
Death. It's death. It said death. Straight up death. In your voice. Real voice.
What is attached to this cauldron?
Death. It's death. It said death. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy, right? Death.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's
What's crazy is this. I'm getting chills now. This is the same female that's come through every single time.
We've had females, when we went to his property, female kept coming through to us.
What I'm concerned about is that Ed Gein used to make female skin suits and wear them to become a female. So, is Ed Gein disguising himself as a female right now?
Do you like the fact that other people own your item? Can you tell us what state?
No. It said no.
Can you tell us what state? State?
No. It said no.
It's the same female every single time.
Now the next thing that's happening with these items, it's going to something new, this area. Do you like the fact that it's going to be in this building? And
a new owner.
Oh, shit, did you hear that? It goes, yes.
Right after yes. He liked the fact that it's going to be in this building and a new owner.
I'm starting to get shaky, dude. I'm starting to shake.
My tailbone hurts. Feels like I fell on my tailbone.
What was interesting to me is how intelligent. We were getting a lot of intelligent responses. I want to listen.
One voice was intelligent.
It was the same female, but it was answering. There was that. You okay, Cody?
Yeah, she got someone behind me.
Together with the EMF readings, and the EMF readings were centered right here, not over here, and not over here. Something is around this cauldron, and the voices to me that validates it.
Now that the cauldron will permanently be on display at my museum, I'll be sure to keep a close watch on any paranormal activity surrounding it. Not only do I like to hear about other people's experiences with haunted items, I also like to share my own. My museum gives people the opportunity to come share personal stories and hear mine.
How's everybody doing? Okay, welcome. So we decided to do a little show and tell ourselves. This is an object that I do not keep in my house anymore for good reason. So we were filming Ghost Adventures at the most haunted house in England called
the Angel Ram Inn.
This very old man, he's in his 90s. How are you, sir?
Welcome to my home.
When we were there filming, there was a giant fireplace.
Look at the wall on the left-hand side. You'll see the hole where I found the devil worship.
He found a bunch of satanic worship artifacts in the fireplace. This was sitting in the fireplace as well. And so I saw it, and I had to have it. So I took this, put it in my suitcase, and brought it back to my house. Bad idea. I put it on a glass case like this down in my basement. I was upstairs. I heard a very, very loud crash. I go downstairs. This is in 1,000 pieces all over my floor. Something took this thing and slammed it onto the ground, and it broke into 1,000 pieces. It's all been glued back together by my mother. This is just one of many objects that I had inside my house that spirits were attached to it. This skull I brought into my house. 2 days later, I got dragged out of my bed. My left leg raised up, and something was pulling on it. I was fearful. I was frozen. I couldn't move. There was something doing this. And a sick part of me was just enjoying it after I was terrified. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to die, but this is amazing.
That's why you wear the cross and you protect yourself.
Here, yes. Yeah. I don't wear this at home. I wear it when I'm here because I know a lot of these objects. Yeah. Whenever we go and film Ghost Adventures, I always look around because I collect these objects. And when we were at the Silver Queen, this is Connie, the Silver Queen. Hi, Connie.
Hi.
She gave me this, and she said that this was so cursed that the family that gave it to her, they could not take it anymore. And so I didn't know what was inside of it. So I want somebody to raise your hand, and you get to open this up. You're first. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia. Okay, do you want to wear this?
I wear mine.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're protected. So go ahead and open it nice and slowly.
Oh my God.
You jumped. What it is we guesstimate around the mid-1900s. Apparently somebody took a real human skull and made it into a Halloween decoration. And I firmly believe that whatever spirit is attached to their skulls are still with them, unfortunately. So, in all reality, this wasn't a show and tell. This was just an experiment because I wanted to see when this opened, which one of you the spirit's going to follow home this evening. So call us tomorrow if you brought home a friend, and then come back with your friend. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Feel free to walk around.
My name's Tina Booth. I'm from Clevedon, England, and I'm the owner of the Crying Boy painting. I heard the legends of these paintings, never believed them until it happened to me. It caused 2 fires in my home, and I'm going to fly halfway across the world to get rid of the painting. There'll be no better home than Zach's museum.
I'm guessing that you have artwork here.
Do? The Crying Boy?
Yeah. Of course, it's the Crying Boy. I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
I'm Tina.
Crying boy painting. I've heard about this. Is our museum fireproofed? Isn't that what goes on with this?
Well, it certainly
People's-
happened to me, yeah.
You caught on fire.
Yeah, my house did.
This is fascinating. The crying boy paintings. Legend states anybody that has the paintings and put it in their homes, the houses would catch on fire, but the paintings wouldn't.
That's just about right.
Should we blow the candles out?
No, I think we're safe.
Okay,
We'll
'cause
keep an
he's-
eye on things.
Okay, if these cursed paintings start fires,
Yeah.
and the painting is
You
aimed
don't
at a
wanna
bunch of
risk-
fire, are we going to be
Well, if we
barbecued?
stay in the room, we
Okay.
should be safe.
Tell me your story.
So I have a company that sells vintage goods online, and going around the vintage markets was talking to my daughter about the myths around it.
So wait a minute. So you knew about this curse?
I did.
And you set out looking for the painting?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
It's interesting, isn't it? You know, people like...
Yeah, people like it until your house gets caught on fire.
Yeah, that's the only fly in the ointment, really, isn't it?
So you go find the second demon boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble for all this when I'm saying about it, aren't I?
Yeah.
Traveling allows you to enjoy the many flavors of the world. Brought to you by Avocados of Mexico. Fresh all year long. On Travel Channel tomorrow, there's no time for a siesta. It's delicious.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Because we're throwing a Cinco de Mayo fiesta. So leave your hot sauce at home. Because we're going south of the border.
Let's eat.
And things are going to get caliente. Whoa, hot. Come celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow, beginning at 4. Only on Travel Channel. Brought to you by Avocados from Mexico. Fresh all year long.
In life, there are things that are always there for you. Like dogs. They're always there for you. Chipmunks? No. Your amigos. Always there for you. This guy? Not so
Commercials.
Your self-proclaimed grill master. Always there for you. And avocados from Mexico. They're always there for you because they're fresh all year round. How great is that?
Avocados from Mexico.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome, welcome. Today I'm going to show you the all-new 2016 Chevy Cruze and ask you what you think. But here's the catch. You can only answer in emojis. What emoji would you use to describe the design?
I think it's sexy.
It has available built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi.
Rock on. That's excellent. We got Wi-Fi.
This car gets an EPA estimated 40 miles per gallon highway.
This car is like a unicorn. It's magical.
The case got 10 nuggets for $1.49. Senator, why should anyone vote for you?
$1.49. Nuggets.
I got nuggets.
Yeah, we got nuggets. 10 nuggets for just $1.49, only at Burger King. When you win over 1,800 TripAdvisor certificates.
So, hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Talking about the crying boy.
You do a victory dance.
Stay tuned
Painting.
every time to get a $25 gift card.
So,
at Western.com.
here's my room so far.
Pale malt makes pale beer with a mild honey taste. Dark malt makes
cleaned
dark
up.
beer with chocolate or coffee notes. Sam Adams grew 60
My
beers
guitar.
from dark to light, and the sweet spot in the middle, Boston Lager, for the love of beer.
Atlantis. Why do we vacation?
Demon Hunter paint poster.
Amazing friends. Amazing thrills. Amazing moments. And now, amazing savings. Receive 50% off dining plans, including breakfast and dinner daily. Plus, a $250 airfare credit. Discover your why at Atlantis. Offer ends April 30th. Atlantis. Always amazing.
See? Cleaned up. Doing laundry.
Means progress. Powered by endless strokes of genius. Driven by the will to win, but never finish. Energized by beauty, with the strength to shine. Feel the power, the drive, the heart of progress. Progress to Seiko. Available at Macy's, your watch destination.
Which drink would you rather get your energy from? One with natural green tea energy and a combined serving of fruits and veggies, or one with a list of words scientists use to curse at each other? Veggie power to the people. V8 plus energy. Veggies for all.
Many sleep aids have...
Well, I guess we got a national weather alert.
Severe thunderstorm watch number 132 has been extended until 10 p.m. and expanded to include the following county: Fayette, Illinois. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to know weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Would insinuate that this little boy was possessed by some type of demon or Satan or something?
It could be. There was a house fire in 1985 in England where the entire home was decimated, with the exception of this painting.
But I think a turning point in this really, I think, shocked all of Britain is exactly what you said, is what made the 1985 newspaper article, is how entire houses were destroyed, and amongst the ashes you would see the Crying Boy painting sitting there with not a burn mark on it.
Right.
And that was like, whoa, what the hell is going on here? You collect all different types of art, and I'm sure you have many, many expensive pieces at your gallery.
Yes.
Would you display this in your gallery? Serious question. I want a serious answer.
Sure.
Would you display this in your gallery and leave it there overnight?
No. No. We wouldn't take that chance.
Your house had a fire.
Yes, yeah. As I was working with the picture.
Working with it?
Yeah.
What do you mean working with it?
I buy my merchandise, photograph it, do research.
So you put it in your house. Tell me what happens.
I had set up some tea lights in my bedroom, and I was working downstairs on the computer, and I heard banging from upstairs.
You heard a banging upstairs?
Yeah. It was like a thump, and then another thump, and then another thump, and I thought, what on earth is that? So, of course, I went up to investigate, and as I got to the top of the stairs, I could smell smoke. So I knew something was on fire at that point, and opened up the door, and it was my cat throwing himself at the door to try and get out.
Are you serious?
So he was running against the door and throwing himself against the door to try and get out.
And what did you find in the bedroom?
Oh, it was just completely thick black smoke down to the floor, and all I could see in the corner, the whole corner of the room, was a light. It was just pluming everywhere. All the smoke was everywhere. But it was the fact that I was working on this particular picture at that time.
Same exact time.
And I can remember thinking in my head, what terrible pictures. I was kind of in my head, I was dissing it, you know.
Oh, like ugly?
Yeah.
Like just plain and ugly.
Yeah, why would
So you were thinking this in your mind?
Yeah, and then I heard the banging and obviously discovered the fire.
I want to get another perspective on these events from a skeptic, so I'm bringing in Tina's daughter, Maggie, to see if she feels the events in question were actually unexplainable.
All right.
Yeah.
How are you?
Let me ask you a couple questions, okay? Are you familiar with the Crying Boy?
Yeah, with the Crying Boy painting.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the painting?
No. They freak me out.
I want you to tell me why.
Well, I didn't like it at all, firstly, because it's just not pretty.
Ah, no. No, we're going to say that you were just talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm not pretty. And I want to say that in seriousness, because
Mm.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me like what happened.
Well, when I was loading it, she heard a lot of banging upstairs, which turned out to be my cat trying to get out of the room because her room had caught on fire.
Did you ever feel the presence of something?
And I did feel a bit like heavy in the room.
Mm-hmm. So the environment just changed.
Yeah.
In that moment, like something was there.
Yeah.
So you dissed the painting.
I did diss the painting.
You kind of were making fun of it.
Yeah, that came obviously down off the wall straight away. I was silly enough to go back and buy another one from a vintage.
Whoa. Stop. Hold on. You buy the first little boy.
Yeah.
He nearly burned your entire house down.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go buy a second
one.
On behalf of everybody watching, why?
They're just rare, aren't they? You know, you see something like this, they don't come up very often, and I couldn't pass it by.
This may be the first time where I reject an object.
You're my buddy, my pal, my friend. It will be that way until the end.
Anyway, that was the crying boy photo.
Making the most out of every mile. That's why I got a Subaru present. Love.
So what do you guys think of it?
Subaru. A Subaru.
What do you guys think of it so far? Let me know. So far, the first episode was on the pot,
The crisp, soothing taste of real ginger and bubbles.
and I think the show's almost over.
And here's your forecast.
We've got the best travel conditions of the year. People are staying twice and getting $100 in Wyndham Rewards gift cards. Stay twice and get $100 in Wyndham Rewards gift cards and save up to 25%.
Feeling heavy in here.
In 1925, the people of Tacuba, Mexico created a beer to celebrate a revolution. Modelo Especial. Today, it's the fastest growing beer in America. Why? Because it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial.
So Thursday, I had a strained neck.
Your taste like pure gold.
Feeling okay. Been taking my medicine they gave me. Been okay. Hurts whenever I like laugh or do anything. So I've been kind of resting.
Your favorite ice cream flavors. The warm cookies you crave. Now in one delicious treat. Baskin-Robbins' new warm cookie ice cream sandwiches. Create yours today.
A land of
So yeah,
pristine and majestic. Only a place this perfect could be home to.
I figured show you guys what I watch, you know.
Pinot Grigio, Mezza Corona. Celebrate your Mezza Corona moment.
This is Peloton, the indoor cycling experience designed to happen in your home. Only Peloton allows you to take high-energy live and on-demand studio cycling classes without having to go anywhere. Ride live with some of the best studio cycling instructors in the country. Ride flexible with thousands of on-demand rides. Ride connected alongside riders from all around the world. This is fitness evolved. This is Peloton.
I asked my dentist if an electric toothbrush was going to clean better than a manual. He said sure, but don't get just any one. Get one inspired by dentists with a round brush head.
Go pro with Oral-B. Oral-B's rounded brush head cups your teeth to break up plaque, and rotates to sweep it away. And Oral-B delivers a clinically proven superior clean versus Sonicare Diamond Clean.
My mouth feels super clean.
Oral-B. Know you're getting a superior clean.
I'm never going back to a manual brush.
The show's back on.
I am speaking with Tina Booth, who believes the curse of the crying boy nearly killed her.
So you go find the second demon boy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get in trouble for all this, what I'm saying about it, aren't I?
Yeah. Less than 2 weeks after buying him, I was in exactly the same situation. I was writing about him and thinking exactly the same thing. Like, I don't understand why people like that picture in the first place.
Thing.
Yeah. And
so you're just waiting for it.
Yeah, but unfortunately my iMac at that particular time blew up.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, that was it.
As you were working on the second,
Yeah.
thinking the same.
Yeah, it just literally blown from behind. That was the end of the computer.
So what are the odds in that happening twice, doing the same thing,
Yeah.
with the same painting,
Yeah.
that has the same curse affected to it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was like, we did kind of think, oh, well, that's a bit of a coincidence, you know. But as soon as the second one happened, it was just, oh. So I did connect it with it, and it's very unnerving.
Did you ever have anything paranormal happen in the house that you can remember when the paintings came into the house?
After the fires, I did have a few nightmares about like fires and things like that, but never something you could probably point out.
What were your nightmares about?
Just about my room being on fire.
Interesting. What do you want your mom to do with the crying boy?
Get rid of them.
Did your mom believe all this was real when she originally bought it?
No, not when she originally bought it. I think she's a bit more... I think she does a bit now. But she's not one to kind of admit that.
Right. So you're now a full believer in this curse?
Yeah.
This little boy has not taken his eyes off me since he's sat right there.
No, he doesn't.
And I've made a few comments to him, and I hope that my building doesn't catch on fire.
And I'm going to leave the painting with you.
Pardon me?
I'm going to leave the paintings. I'm not taking them back.
You always say you want all the objects. Here you go.
I don't know what emotion I'm feeling right now. I appreciate the gift, but how many countless people's houses caught fire from these?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm excited about this, because throughout this entire building, I have priceless artifacts, objects. This is a serious moment of hesitation right now. This may be the first time where I reject, an object.
I think it fits so well in your museum.
And you just said that you're not leaving with this back to Britain.
No, thank you.
It's that serious.
Yeah.
Billy, I swear to God, watch every single room in this building while we're doing these interviews.
Yeah.
Any little piece of smoke, any little flame that's not a candle, you buzz that red alarm right there, that red light bulb. Listen, crying boy, I just want to apologize when I made the little jokes. Okay, I want to keep you here in this building of mine. I'm going to give you your own little room. I want to make it nice for you. I want to make it cozy. Just please do not light anything in here on fire. All right, we'll see how it works.
How do you like it?
He was agitated.
Deadly Files is on, but I don't usually watch that because
Crazy vibes. It's fine.
He's making me believe.